What's up, y'all? GMDOCNICE here. Let's take a stroll through the graveyard. What's up, y'all? GMDOCNICE here. Just in case you were expecting the little gal with the British accent to be talking to you, I let her have a day off so I could talk to you myself. I guess y'all wondering why we're here taking a stroll through the graveyard. Well, that's a great question. The other day I was watching this show about a grandmother who recently lost her two grandsons very suddenly and tragically. So before I make my point about why we're here in this graveyard, I want y'all to check this out.
Where's your emergency? Oh, yeah, someone ran the car in the pond and the kids in the pond. Okay, are they trapped in that vehicle? Yes, Okay, do you happen to know how old these children are? How old they are, honey? 1 and 2.
Police arrived to find 29-year-old Shaquan Dooley, a single mother of 3, distraught and almost incoherent. Police say she told them her 2 young sons were trapped in the car in the river. Within minutes, divers made the gruesome discovery. 2-year-old Devin and 18-month-old Javon were strapped in their car seats, dead. Shaquan Dooley and her 3 children were living in this modest home with her mother, sister, and 2 nephews.
My sister was struggling with just keeping up with everything for all 3 of the children.
Just hours before her boys were found in the river, her mother and sister say Shaquan became very angry when she saw that her sons had been given a bath without her knowing.
I stepped here in the hallway and I said, Shaquan, this has to do with the fact that you don't take care of your children like you're supposed to. She started advancing sort of out of her room.
And I said, oh no, there's not gonna be a physical altercation. And I called 911. She was highly upset, raging, acting like a crazy person, none like I've ever seen her before. She said, you didn't have to do that. And that is the last thing she said to me.
She got the children, and she had one under each arm, and she carried them out of the house and put them into the car, and she sped off. That was the last that I saw her.
The police arrived. Shaquan was already gone. The police officer called Shaquan. What he wanted was for her to come back home so we could try to resolve the situation. I thought that she was going to return home, but she didn't.
Hours later, Shaquan's 2 young boys were dead. Investigators started questioning her story.
We felt that story that she was telling us wasn't factual.
Police say Shaquan eventually confessed to the unthinkable. She allegedly told them that she had checked into this local hotel and suffocated her sons with her own hands in this room. She then put their lifeless bodies in the car and drove into the river.
There was a knock on the door. They opened the door and it was the coroner. And I yelled at him. I said, what are you doing here? Why are you here? I don't want you here. What are you coming to tell me? And he says, ma'am, I'm sorry. Your daughter is at the hospital. He says, but your 2 grandsons perished.
1 month ago, a South Carolina single mother of 3 reportedly confessed to suffocating her 2 young sons, strapping them in their car seats and driving them into a river. Today, Shaquan Dooley's family is speaking out for the first time. They share with us some of their memories of the precious young lives that were lost. 2-year-old Devin and 18-month-old Javon.
Devin had a lot of hair on his head. He was very talkative, very bright-eyed, gorgeous little boy, you know it.
Devin, he was a handsome little boy. He had those brown eyes, and it seemed like he could just look straight through you.
Javon, oh, I call him my Gerber baby. He had that round face. He was close to you. You know, he would hug you.
I had little nicknames for him. Little D and Little J. They're gonna be with me always.
Remember these gorgeous little boys? They've done what they had to do on this earth, and they're back home in heaven with Lord Jesus. And I'm at peace with that.